Hi everyone, I'm Baron, CEO of the Flying Circus Squadron,
And I'm Istaf, flight leader of Falcon Flight.
and yeah, so we're just going to go over a little video I think his staff made. Tell us what it's about.
So I saw on the forums that there was a lot of people complaining about uh, specifically the slower ships, we'll just say the Aurora, not being good for earning rec in co-op, and there's actually a whole thread dedicated to people who are just um, only going to play with other people who are going to allow them to get kills. And so I've always owned all of my ships, and I've never owned an MR, or I haven't really even used the rec system that much. So I actually went in and bought an Aurora to test this out to see how hard it actually is to earn my way up in Arena Commander currently to a better ship. And as you can see here, the first match I got matched up with a Mustang Omega, I believe it was. Honestly, that guy was not doing much, so this was a relatively kill-friendly map for me. I think I scored like probably 90% of the points that was earned. But eventually I got taken out, and it was left to him and his little repeater. And yeah. But with just 30 minutes in the game so far, I mean, that's already 1500, or yeah, 1580 rec, so yeah. And after that, I actually jumped into a race because I was curious to see about racing in an Aurora and is it plausible to do even. You're supposed to get more rec dependent on what ship you're using, and honestly this took me maybe 5 minutes and I came out with almost 700 rec. And I placed second too actually. The other guy, he crashed. The guy in first, he just quit out, so yeah. And that was like 5 minutes and 700 rec right there almost. It was a little less, but yeah. And the next match I actually got paired with another Aurora pilot in an LN, and like the first couple waves, he was making me actually compete for kills, but he actually ended up leaving, and it was just left down to me. And I think this is the wave I died on, which is wave 14? Yeah, 14. Which is actually due to pilot error. I think one of my thrusters got knocked out, and I was trying to recoup, but I blacked myself out, and then I think I ran into something. Or got shot, I don't know. Something else worth mentioning is I was using a HOTAS for this. I do have track IR, I'm not using that for gimbals, which... And this last one was, sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying you're using a stock loadout, you're not...
Oh, yes, some stock loadout. The only thing I have is what the package gave me for buying a MR with rec. And this is what a lot of people were complaining about. I got matched up with a Super Hornet, and this first wave I didn't even get a kill. The first couple waves I didn't really even get a kill. I think that was mostly due to I was playing kind of conservatively, but by wave 8, as you can see here, I was in there getting kills, and I actually caught up to the guy. I don't know if he was letting me get kills, or if his ship was just damaged and I was slowing him up, or what happened there, but these are just the matches I was given. Literally, I didn't cherry pick any of these. These are just the matches I got. And we actually ended up getting to wave 18, just me and this Hornet, and yeah, and this happened somewhere through it, where the Vandal attempted to dock with me, as you were saying. Yeah, he was trying to board me, essentially. And I actually missed out an entire wave of kills and points because of this. I probably could have actually beat him if not for that. But yeah, as you can see here, we're on wave 18. I'm just doing my thing I always do when we play. I just let the missiles come down, and I try to stay out of a lot of their fire. But he ran in, got killed, and then they all swarmed on me. I lost control of my ship because I shot out my engine, and I just started drifting, and eventually death. So yeah, in total I think I played for about an hour and 36 minutes, I think. And I got 6,000 rec.
Just what now?
So I could get an Avenger, I could get a few different ships. I'd like to get a Delta. I mean, I have enough rec on my own to buy one, but I wanted to stick just to what I actually earned. You could get a 300i. You could get what else? I think you could get a gamma. Yeah, you can get a gamma, and you could get a beta. You could, I mean, if you got a beta, you could even put more weapons on it potentially, or better weapons. Although I don't really have a problem with the M3As. A lot of people do, but for PvE, it's fine. For PvP, I probably wouldn't want to take an MR into PvP, just because of the state of the game at the moment. It's missile commander, gimbal commander, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Like whatever, different subject, but you're probably not gonna have fun with too many ships in PvP right now. At least for me.
Yeah, you're bringing a knife to a gunfight, basically, if you come in with an MR.
Yeah, and if you have an alpha, I wouldn't even upgrade your ship until you can get what you exactly want. The alpha is probably, like, oh, not probably, it is the best starter ship, and it's a really decent ship all around. I played around with that actually way back, around when was that? Like patch, I want to say 1.1. I can't remember when I had an alpha, but I used to have one, and it was a pretty fun ship to fly. If anything, I would upgrade the weapons to that, but that ship's good to take you all the way to whatever ship you want. And even if I was to play for another hour and 30 minutes, essentially, I could have gotten a Hornet probably.
Yeah. I guess it's a matter of just sitting down and putting up the time in and flying around, having fun, and you get enough rec to do to get most ships.
Yeah, I mean, my main point that I wanted to get across with this is the system's fine. As you saw in that last one, the Hornet was actually 1,000 points ahead of me. He got less wreck than I did in the Aurora, which I got, I think it was, what was it, 1,800? And I think he got 1,400. So, I mean, you're even earning more with these lesser ships. So, anyway, we're the Flying Circus Squadron, and we'll hope to see you soon. We have another video planned for transitioning from like the middle class ship, which is the Avenger, to something like a Hornet or even a Gladius, or one of the actual combat ships. And you'll see that in the future, hopefully. But until then, we will see you later.
Hey guys.